Today we are going to be practicing grams to moles and moles to gram. Just wanted to remind you that if you do not see the letter G or the word grams in the word problem, then you're going to come down here and use Avogadro's number. If you do see grams, you're going to use the periodic table to get the mass of that specific element that is in the word problem. So let's practice. Okay, I'm going to leave the pattern or the template always up there on the board. I'm going to write it down too here. You do have a quiz tomorrow. Whatever number you're given goes in the top left-hand corner. Whatever you are looking for or solving for goes here. And be sure to include your units. For instance, if it's right here, unit mole of oxygen, make sure you include that unit because that unit is going to match here. These two will always match, so if you're not sure where something goes, then just put the unit. Okay, I'm going to, so if on the top left-hand corner always goes the number that you're given, right away I'm just going to do it all the way down. The entire worksheet, fill out my top left. And you should be doing the same. I just want you to get in the habit, as soon as you see the number you're given, put it in the top left. Okay, so that's 1/3 of the way done. Now with the units, how I said they have to match. What does that mean? It means that whatever unit is here, moles of lithium, you don't carry over the numbers, you just carry over the unit. If that's moles of lithium, this is moles of lithium. If this is moles of sulfur, this is moles of sulfur, and so on. Even if number 3, it's particles of argon, down at the bottom it's particles of argon. And then whatever you're looking for goes in the top right-hand corner, or whatever you're solving for. And they were very nice, and they put it in bold. It won't be like that on your quiz tomorrow, but you're looking for atoms here, particles, moles, moles, moles. So I'm going to put atoms, particles, moles, everywhere that you see moles, put the number 1. Okay, so there's only one blank left. I'm going to take a minute to flip around what I said. If grams is not in the word problem at all, we're going to use this number. Okay, Avogadro's number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23. None of these word problems have grams. It's either atoms to moles, particles to moles, moles to particles, moles to atoms. So grams not in it. So what number is going to go in every single one of those blanks? Avogadro's number. And now we just calculate. If you're still a little bit confused whether you multiply or divide, if ignore the ones. The ones aren't that important right now. The two real numbers, so any other number besides 1. If the two real numbers, 15 and 6.0 times 10 to the 23, if they are side by side, you're going to multiply. Okay, if the two numbers are side by side, you multiply. If the two numbers are one's on top and one's on bottom, you divide. Now all we have to do is plug it into the calculator. Because we have exponents, are we going to be in flow mode or psi mode? We're going to be in scientific mode. So you push second DRG and just move it over to psi. When you're dealing with grams, it goes to flow. Exponents, psi mode. I'm going to type in the calculator. You need to use parentheses. 15 times Avogadro's number, 6.02. To put the times 10 button, it's the second right here. And then the button right above the 7. You'll see 2 capital E's in blue. So second. That capital E means times 10. You don't have to put the little caret for an exponent. It's times 10 to the positive 23. That's how you enter it in the calculator. So if you're having calculator issues, your answers aren't matching mine, then call me over so I can help you. Because if it's just the calculator, then I can help you. So don't get the problem wrong because of the calculator. Call me over. So the answer is, you always have to look kind of right there. There's kind of a glare. It's hard to see. But don't forget to include your exponent. Really quick, looking at number 3. Okay, some students were typing in just 4.96. That's not right. You need to include the entire thing. I'll do one more with you, and then I'm going to flip to the other side. So I'm multiplying again. So in my calculator, 2.4 times Avogadro's number. So you can go ahead and type in your calculator. Just double check you're getting the same answer as me. If you're not, you can call me over. I'm going to flip to the other side. Because on this side, the title says moles to grams or grams to moles. It says the word grams. Are we going to be using the periodic table for this side or Avogadro's number? With grams, you're going to be using periodic table. Anytime you see grams, periodic table. So we'll just jump down. The same way, whatever number we were given, let's just go ahead and pop that in the top left corner. I'm just going to do number 1 on this side with you because I want you to be able to plug the stuff in on your own. It says how many moles? That's what I'm looking for. Another thing I said is whatever unit is here, not the number, just the unit, that has to go here. They have to match. Wherever you see moles, put the number 1. Where am I going to get that grams? Where am I going to get grams of lithium from? I'm going to get it from the periodic table. And you just find lithium, it's right here, and the number under the symbol is 6.9. That's 6.9, goes right there. Between these two numbers, am I going to multiply or divide? You divide because it's top to bottom. Anything side by side gets multiplied. If it's top and bottom, you divide. And I'm just going to make a note here. Side. Okay, so this is your practice to do grams to moles, moles to gram, and then also using Avogadro's number. The worksheet that's due today is the empirical and molecular formula. Practice some of these first while it's fresh, and then I will help you with the empirical and molecular.